Welcome back to Indigo Soul Yoga. I am Stephanie. Today we have a 20-minute deep stretch. Go ahead and grab 1 or 2 blankets or perhaps a mini mat and a towel. From there, grab 2 blocks and we'll get started. We're going to start in Hero's Pose. Grab 1 or 2 blocks, come onto your shins, make space between your legs, place those 1 or 2 blocks there and have a seat. For extra cushion, go ahead and place your blanket, your towel, or your mini mat under your knees. Bring your palms down to your thighs, closing your eyes. Taking some full deep breaths in and out, feeling your chest and belly expand, allowing yourself to prepare for today's practice. Full breaths in, full breaths out. Let today's practice be one of presence, allowing yourself to be present on the mat and in your body. Blink your eyes open. Reach your arms overhead, palms come to touch. Exhale, float your arms down. Inhale, arms reaching up, palms to touch. Release your hands down next to your body. Arms reaching up, long spine, belly draws in, floating the arms down. Extend your left arm up. Let your left ear come towards your left shoulder, left hand resting on your right ear. Nice deep stretch into your shoulder, into your trap. Feel free to walk your right hand away from you or towards your lower back. Left hand lowers down, head comes back up to center. Right arm reaches up, head drifts over towards your right shoulder, right hand to your left ear, finding a similar stretch. As you breathe in, head comes back up to center, right hand comes down. Extend your arms out, hands come to stack at your lower back. A nice chest and upper back stretch. Trying to keep a neutral spine. Resist the urge to take a back bend here. Breathing in and out. Inhale, arms out like a T. Exhale, hands come to stack at your lower back once more, opposite hand on top. Pulling your shoulder blades apart, press into your shins, get a little bit taller, deepening the stretch into your quads. Extend your arms overhead, palms come to touch, hands come to heart center. Bring your palms back down to your thighs. Come to a seated cow pose, arching to cat. Inhale, cow, chest and chin lift, drawing the hands back. Exhale, arch, hands coming towards your knees. Inhale, cow, shoulder blades together. Arch your spine on the exhale. Inhale for cow, shoulder blades together. Exhale, arch and round. Find your way back into that cow posture. Exhale to arch. Inhale, cow pose, heart opens up. Exhale, arch. Coming to a nice neutral spine, palms on your thighs. Begin to press into your shins, lift your bum up. Take your block or blocks to the side. Shifting your blanket, your mini mat. Coming onto all fours to start, palms pressed down. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Press your right heel down. Arms are straight and strong. If you prefer, lower to your forearms, reducing any pressure on your hands or your wrists. Deep stretch from glute to Achilles. Attempting for your spine to elongate rather than round. Navel towards your spine. Palms pressed down or forearms pressed down depending on where you are. Couple more breaths. Press back up onto your hands. If you're on your forearms, take your right hand down. Left foot steps to the back of the mat. Ball mound of your foot is down. Press your left heel towards the mat. Palms pressed down. Option to lower to your forearms. Notice if your left hip is opening up towards the left side of your mat. If so, just pivot slightly. Pull that right hip back so that your pelvis is facing forward. Continue pressing your heel down. Smooth breaths in, smooth breaths out. Notice if you're sagging into your shoulders. Lift up out of the shoulder sockets. Protect your joints. On the exhale, left knee comes down. Curl your toes under, reach your hands back, attempting for all 10 toes, even your baby toe, to be on the mat. On the exhale, sit your bum back. On the inhale, shift forward, shift it back, shift it forward, shift it back, shift it forward, shift it back, shift it forward, shifting back. Stay here for a couple breaths. If you can, walk your hands away from you, tenting your hands. Finger pads are down, palms are lifted, shoulder blades come together. Breathing in and out. Bum back towards your heels, deep stretch. Bring your hands down to your mat, shifting forward. Pat your toes out. Press your way back, extended child's pose. Big toes together, knees out wide, arms reaching forward, forehead is down. Child's pose is a wonderful posture, stretching out your hips, your chest, your back, your arms. If need be, grab a blanket, grab a block, and place it underneath your forehead. Feel free to adjust your mini mat or your blanket underneath your knees. And if you desire a more restorative child's pose, you can grab a pillow or a bolster. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Deep breath in, exhale it out. Press your palms down, shift your weight forward. Preparing for a traditional child's pose. So from here, legs come one towards the other, arms come alongside your body. From there, your fingers are back towards your toes. Once again, feel free to place your forehead on a block or use a bolster or a pillow for restorative child's pose. This gives you a nice stretch into your shoulders, your upper back, releasing any tension in your body. Inhaling fully, letting the breath go. Inhaling fully, palms come back to your mat. Exhale it out. Moving your block to the side, adjusting your blankets. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. From there, lift your right leg, cross your right knee behind your left. Sit your hips back, round your spine, arms extending forward, cow face posture. This is a great stretch for your hips. If your arms are walking forward, it lengthens out your spine, helps to stretch your biceps, your triceps, your forearms. At any point, know that you can place a block, a blanket, or a cushion, wherever you need, to help sustain the pose and receive the release and the stretch that your body needs. Press your hands down. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale. Right leg lifts and knee lowers down. Left foot steps back. Lift your leg. Left knee crosses over your right. Sit your glutes back towards your heels. Round your spine. Your forehead's coming towards your knee. Walk your arms forward. And notice if you need to make any adjustments, add any extra props to sustain the pose, to let go of the tension, the stress, the strain that may lie within your body. Begin to deepen your breath, chest and belly rising. On the next inhale, shift back forward, lifting your leg, left knee lowers down. Right leg extends back on the inhale. Step your right foot outside your right hand, coming into a lizard lunge. If you can, curl your back toes and lift your left knee. Hands on your mat or your blocks. Right foot pressing down. If it feels better, you can go ahead and take your left knee down to your mat or your blanket. Finding elongation of your spine. Breathing here. If you would like, lower to your forearms. You can always place a block underneath your forearms as well. You can be in a more relaxed state or more active. For a more active stretch, try to draw your back knee and your front foot one towards the other. Palms come back down to your mat. Step your right knee to the back of the mat. Left leg extends back. Left foot comes outside your left hand. Right toes curl, lift your knee. Palms press down. Hips are facing forward. One line from your crown of your head to your tailbone. If you would like, right knee lowers down, uncurling your back toes. You can stay on your palms, or if you prefer, you can lower to your forearms. Using extra props where is needed, where feels right to your body. Press back up onto your hands. Bring your knee down to your mat. Come onto your bum. Take your blanket, if you will, roll it up like a towel or like a snake. Bring that blanket under the bend of your knees. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, folding forward, reaching those arms forward. Deep stretch. Rising back up. Exhale, hands come down. From here, find a block. Place your block at your chest. Reach overhead, squeeze the block. Exhale, round and fold. If possible, bring your feet to press into your block. Pressing block into your feet. And know that you can always take that block to the side. Your hands can rest on your shins, your calves, or your thighs. Breathe here. Making space in your back body. Lengthening out the glutes, the hamstrings, your calves. Stretching out your feet. If your hands are at the block, you'll notice a nice deep stretch into your arms and your forearms as well. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Inhale, rising back up, block is overhead. Exhale, block comes to your chest and lowers down to your mat. Take your blanket to the side. Grab your two blocks, preparing for supported fish posture. Take one block at the highest level to the back of the mat. Take your second block at the lowest or the second level in front of the opposite block to rest between your shoulder blades. Grab your blanket, your towel, and place it underneath your knees. Legs extending forward. Lying back, arms out wide. Feel free to adjust your blocks. This gives you a nice deep stretch into your chest, your back, your arms. Take some deep, full breaths here, in and out. As you inhale, notice how your chest expands and opens here in this posture and how it relaxes on the exhale. Begin to bend your legs, coming to a butterfly shape with your lower body. Soles of your feet together, knees open, finding a little bit of support with the towel that was under the bend of your legs. So here in this nice chest opener, as well as getting a beautiful, nice hip stretch as well. This can be as active or as gentle as you prefer. For a more active stretch, begin to press your feet one into the other and try to drive your thighs and knees further down towards the mat. For a more relaxing stretch, let your feet graze one against the other. Allow your knees and hips to relax open. Take a deep breath in, let it go. Bring your hands down towards your thighs. Close your legs together, the soles of your feet come to your mat. Reach one hand back towards the higher block and remove it, shifting up, removing your second block. Finding your towel or your blanket and placing it to the side. Palms come down and come to lie on your mat. Legs are bent. Preparing for a supine twist. Knees lift up and over to the right. Arms are out like a T. Nice side body stretch, getting into your hips as well. Option to stay here, or you can extend your top leg out. Opposite hand coming towards the sole of your foot. Notice if your shoulder blades are lifting up. If so, bring them back down. Deep breaths in and out. Release your hand from your foot, bending your top leg once more, hand coming down to your mat. As you breathe in, knees come up to center, shifting your hips on the exhale. Take your blanket to the opposite side of your mat, preparing for that supine twist once more. Knees lift up, shifting over to the left, shoulder blades are down. Allow your head to turn towards the right. And once more, know that you can stay here, or your top leg extends out. Left hand coming to your right foot or to your calf, if that feels nice to you. Shoulder blades planted on your mat as your leg extends out, maintaining those deep, full breaths. Release your hand from your foot, top leg bends and returns to rest on the bottom leg. On the inhale, knees come up to center. As you exhale, feet come down to your mat. Adjusting your blankets, adjusting your arms. Bring your legs towards your chest, hands below your knees, making a few circles with your knees. And taking those circles in the opposite direction. Release your hands from your legs to bring your feet down to your mat. Slowly extend your legs down. Find your blanket, and you can toss it over your body for a little extra warmth during this deep rest moment. Relaxing the space between your brows, relaxing your jaw. If your belly is firm or your glutes are taut, allow them to relax. Take these last few moments of your class for a place of relaxation, a place of rest. Finding movement of your hands and of your feet, allowing your body to adjust from its restful state. Bend your legs, bring your feet to your mat. Place your blanket to the side. When you're ready, roll over to one side. Allow your head to rest on your arm and take 2 to 3 breaths here. Gently press your way up to a seat on your mat. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this channel with a friend. And don't hesitate to comment with what other videos and classes you would like to see.